Nothing is more beautiful than watching the game of baseball played at its highest level. When the home team is down by 3 runs with the bases loaded and the star of the team is at the plate, the entire stadium is on their feet hoping, praying for something. The buzz of the crowd as they chant and cheer in between pitches, full of anticipation, to have all the buzz silenced by the sound of the ball connecting with the bat. Silence blankets the stadium like a shroud as time stands still. All types of fans stand in awe, watching the fly of the ball, hoping that it lands somewhere over the fence, and the eruption of cheers and jeers as the ball narrowly clears the reach of the outfielder at the wall. In baseball, fans and players and coaches alike can feel dozens of emotions in 5 seconds. It is the game of brains. It is the game of brawn. It is the game of preparation. It is the game of matchups. It is the game of the nation. It is the game, the superior game. Ever since it was invented in 1839, baseball has captured the hearts and minds of millions of people in several countries, going as far as to create an exclusive event that puts every eligible nation head-to-head in a giant baseball tournament. The World Baseball Classic is proof that there is no other sport like baseball, a sport that brings together nations despite differences. Baseball was one of the only few positive things between the United States and Cuba as talent after talent from Cuba decided to come to America to play pro ball. Baseball is one of the few things in this world that kids living in any country, either stricken with poverty or showering in riches, can share together. In a world full of discrimination, baseball does not discriminate. You can be any race, any size, and you can be successful in baseball. Former Brewer Prince Fielder was 270 pounds, and he was successful. Aaron Judge of the Yankees is 6'7", and he is successful. He hits home runs all the time. Jose Altuve is 5'6", and he just won league MVP. They are a modern-day David and Goliath. And Jim Abbott was born with one arm cut up above his elbow, and he threw a no-hitter. He threw a no-hitter with one arm. He was successful, and no sport has the diversity that baseball does. But the game in itself does not lead the way to why baseball is the superior sport. The effects of the game on the people of the world is what makes it so great. For example, there is an old man here in town that sits down at the bowling alley and watches the Cubs play every single night that they play. For over 70 years, he has watched and listened to the Cubs, hoping that they would win a World Series one day. And in 2016, his wish came true, after 70 years of waiting. What does that tell you about the game? Baseball is the superior sport for numerous reasons, and based on where or how one lives, the reason can differ, but the ultimate reason to why baseball is the superior sport is because it will continue to inspire and excite and ignite the dreams of future generations to come. And it is the heartbeat of the nation, it is the heartbeat of the world. And Mr. Carney once said that baseball is God's sport because there is the same amount of stitches on a baseball as there are beads on a rosary, and it is no coincidence. Baseball is the superior sport.